Hello, welcome to my channel. I am the Jimmy Jam Oracle. These are my knees, and let's get started with today's read. Speaking of reads, let's do Amber read. She's been uploading lately. Good for us, gives us a lot of new questions to ask the spirits. By the way, let's welcome and thank the spirits who are here with us today, who will be guiding our read. All right, let's get started. What will be our first question? I think the first question should be, Amber's in Wisconsin right now with her girlfriend Emily. Let's ask the spirits, will Amber Lynn be returning to Oklahoma? Some shuffling, and here we go. Oops. Will Amber Lynn be returning to Oklahoma? Because there is some speculation about if she's just going to go ahead and move in. So let's ask. We have the Six of Swords. Oh, and don't forget, I am new, so I have my guidebook with me. So if it takes me a minute, that's why. Alright, so someone is going to cut you some slack. Relief will come after a struggle. You may be taking a sea voyage. Okay. I'm not sure what that has to do with Amber going back to Oklahoma. Cutting you some slack. Not sure. It does mention a voyage. Maybe it means like maybe the card is indicating like a travel, like maybe a travel back home. But let's see if we get some clarity from the other two before we come to that conclusion. And we have this Six of Cups. It is reversed. There we go. So the future will arrive sooner than you think. Look to what lies ahead and prepare for a change. Uh-oh, prepare for a change. Will the change be Wisconsin? There you go. Let's find out. Let's see. We have the Six of Pentacles. It is reversed. What we got? What we got? There we go. Bad debt, unpaid loans, and selfish behavior. I think selfish behavior is probably the indicator here. So we have selfish behavior, the change, and then this one was talking about cutting some slack, but I think it's the voyage part, because when you ask a question about moving or staying, and then you get a card that mentions traveling, voyage, or whatever, I think that's what it's pertaining to. So this looks like it might be in the positive direction of Amber staying in Wisconsin, or maybe if she does go back home, she will be picking up to move to Wisconsin, which I've gotten this read before, that Amber would be moving to Wisconsin. So that's more confirmation for that. Which I wouldn't be surprised, she did take her pets with her on her trip, which that sounds nuts to me. I can imagine moving 3 animals just for like a week's vacation. That seems awfully silly. All right, so our next question. So it seems like Amber will be moving to Wisconsin. Let's ask about Amber's mother, because I'm sure she would have something to say about that. So let's ask the spirits. Spirits, what Mama Lynn, what does she think about this whole thing, about Amber's relationship? Okay, start with the first card. Oh, either I'm really bad at shuffling, or the Six of Swords in reverse relates to the question. It says an unexpected or unwelcome proposal. The situation cannot be resolved right now. Ooh, an unwelcomed proposal. Maybe Mama Lynn isn't quite happy with the situation as Amber would like her to be. Then let's flip the next card, get some clarity. We have the Chariot. What number is that? Number 7. Okay, cool. Oh, here it is. It says balance negative and positive forces to achieve success. Maintain focus and attend to details. You may be going on a long journey. A long journey. So an unwelcome proposal and a long journey. Maybe Amber Lynn's mother is not happy to see Amber leaving to go far away. That might be what that means. But let's flip the next card so we can get some more clarity. Maybe put the cards together. And then we have the 7 of Rods. There we go. It says this is the card of the underdog. Despite overwhelming odds, victory is assured. Now is the time to take advantage of the situation. Victory. That is such a weird card. Because whose victory are we talking about? Are we talking about Amber's victory or are we talking about Mama Lynn's victory? Maybe, I guess if I had to read this, I would say, okay, so Mama Lynn would not be happy to hear about Amber leaving. But I think the long journey might be the span of the relationship. Like, she doesn't like hearing about it, but the relationship will continue on its way anyway. And then the victory card might be ultimately Mama Lynn will see that they've broken up or the relationship hasn't worked. That would be Mama Lynn's ultimate victory, I would think. Or maybe victory, like maybe she comes around to it after a while. No, this one's kind of crazy. Let's ask, actually. I haven't done this one on camera before. I do it when I'm on my own. Let's ask the spirits for clarity on this card. So spirits, can you explain the victory card, the card of the underdog, when relating to Mama Lynn, Amber Lynn's mother? I usually do 3 to help with the clarity. Flip. Okay, we have the 2 of Cups. Is reversed. It says a difficult relationship has too many ups and downs. Open the lines of communication to avoid misunderstandings. All right, up and down relationship. Is this Amber and Emily's relationship, or is this the relationship between Amber and her mother? Let's find out. Let's see if we get some more clarity. We have the 8 of Rods. Absolutely. Oh, here we go. Is reversed. And we have, if everyone goes off in different directions, nothing will be accomplished. Use teamwork. Oh, so difficult relationship, and then there's a split going in different directions. Ooh. Let's see if we get the third one. Justice. Okay, let's read Justice. It says decisions will be made fairly. Suggests a possible court appearance can relate to wills or divorce. All right, so I would say, like, if there's different directions and divorce and the difficult relationship, I would say the victory is a breakup. Definitely. So ultimately, it seems like they might break up, but only after the long journey. So who knows how long we're in for Tommy. But it does seem like there's a light at the end of Amber's tunnel. Or at least at the end of Mama Lynn's tunnel. Alright. So real quick, let's get in touch with Foodie Beauty. Beauty. She has been uploading like crazy, doing live streams from the comfort of her hotel bed. Not doing much else. Let's do a quick read for her, and then we'll call it a day. So what will be it? Let's just ask a general question for her. What path is Foodie on? Spirits, where is she going? Where is she headed? Let's do a 7-card spread. It's a little bit more of a detailed spread. It usually helps when you have like a broader question. Alright, 7 cards, and don't worry if you can't see what the card is. I'm going to show it to you. So if there's cards off screen over here, don't worry about that. Alright, so first card we're going to flip and bring down. We have the 6 of Cups. That one should look familiar. Actually, I don't know if I've gotten that one on camera, as I do readings on my own. Okay, reverse says the future will arrive sooner than you think. Look to what lies ahead and prepare for a change. Ooh, so we have prepare for a change. I'm sure all of Foodie's fans will appreciate that. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Also reversed. Bad debt, unpaid loans, selfish behavior. All of those could apply to Foodie. So I don't know if this is a financial or if this is the selfish behavior part. But let's keep going and see if we can get some clarity. And then flip the 9 of Cups. All right. Okay. It's reversed, and it says errors or obstacles stand in the way of success. Don't allow an excess of confidence to blind you to the truth. Ooh, that's such a good card for Foodie. And it's funny because it's in the 3rd position of the 7-card spread, which the 3rd position is the what is helping position. And it's just very ironic that it's there, because clearly it's not a very, it's kind of a warning card. So like that could be help in itself. And then talks about obstacles, which that's the next card right next to it. So this is the card that's warning of the obstacle. But it does say an excess of confidence will blind you to the truth, and I think that's definitely a Foodie problem, where she's very confident, and she'll lie right to the camera, and she thinks she knows the whole truth, and thinks very highly of like whatever situation she puts herself in. And meanwhile, her critics are like, no, you're being dumb, or this isn't good. And she's like, no, it's fine. Okay, so this should be the obstacle card. The Fool. Ooh, the Fool is quite an obstacle, isn't he? From what I remember, the Fool actually isn't that bad of a card. Oh, he's the first. It's the first page. All right. Indicates a willingness to leap into the unknown and start anew. Okay. And in a way, that could be an obstacle for food. She definitely has the willingness to leap, especially across country to get married. It might be a card that's saying like her own like obstacle is the obstacle she sets up for herself. It's her own like the confidence I was talking about before, and she's the fool because she's setting up her own failures. Even though like it doesn't sound like that bad of a card, it's in the obstacle position, and that's just how like I see it. She is her own obstacle. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. All right. Because I forgot what the fifth card was. Sorry. It's the attitudes of others. We have the Hermit. Well, you guys know the Hermit's my favorite. It's reversed. It indicates loneliness and depression. And it does say beware of hasty decisions. Which hasty decisions is the girl's favorite side dish. Like they love making hasty decisions. And again, that's in the attitudes of others, and definitely people do see her as being lonely, depressed, and making hasty decisions. Definitely the reaction channels. Oh, it's what the questioner should do. In this case, the questioner I think would be foodie. But let's flip. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. I don't think I've gotten this card before. So, here we go. Okay. It says, here comes pennies from heaven. Anticipate a new career, sudden prosperity, opportunities for tremendous growth. It does say aces signify new beginnings. So this could be a card telling her she would be successful if she would just start over. Which is, yeah, sounds about right. A new career, sudden prosperity. I don't know. But definitely, like, they're telling her she needs whatever she's doing now isn't working. That she needs to start over somewhere. Oops. Final card. My favorite card. It's the outcome card. Oh, it is, in fact, the devil. Oh, sorry about the glare, you guys. The devil. Okay. Satan. What does this one represent again? It's the number 15. Okay. Represents emotional, spiritual, and physical bondage. It says relationships based on material gain. These chains can be broken with willpower, but it also can relate to deviant sexual tendencies or cults. Physical bondage, it could be like her own physical limitations. Perhaps that gets worse, and maybe she does like live a bedbound arc, which would be awful. I would hate that for her. I would hate it for anyone. But also emotional, spiritual, physical bondage. Again, and then it does say here relationships based on material gain. So it seems like her outcome seems to be she stays in this marriage. It could be. Or again, like I said, it could be like a bend-bound arc. It's not a good outcome. It's definitely going to go south, is what this card is saying, is that things are definitely going to get worse, which I didn't think Foodie couldn't get much worse, to be honest with you. All right. All right, so we've come to the end of the video. Let me do an intuition pull for you, just as a thank you for coming here today, clicking on. So think of a question, and I will intuitively pull a card for you here. This one. I want that one. This one. And what did you get? The devil. All right. Well, good luck with that one. And thank you for joining me today. And goodbye.